Has said his lifestyle has changed somewhat since those 92 Olympic victories.
Those who steal just as readily as he is anywhere else in the world, and they broke into his flat, stole his money, his medals, and I think he was a little bit disillusioned for a while. And the social problems have caused them to steal.
We switch over to the girls, and this looks like to be Joanna Hughes of Australia in the 304 for the asymmetric bars, and in the women's
had a good start on vault, Joanne. Nice straight arm work and the shoot to handstand. Good clean exercise. Mid-routine difficulty, very adequate. Just needing a big dismount there to make that routine quite complete. Tall order for this young girl in competition 3, where a D dismount is expected. A nice Delchev somersault, working out of it well. It's not necessarily just doing the moves, it's working out of the moves and then adding yet another difficult skill on to the end. Hint of bent arms, which of course will be penalized 2 or 3 times in the support phase. I didn't see that. I looked at my notes and I missed the double back. It was a full twisting double back. So I'm saying she's needing a more difficult dismount, and she's got it.
Well, she needs to score above 9.500 to stay within those 8 competitors who will return at the weekend to vie for gold, silver and bronze, and 9.50 to go ahead of the Canadian girl Mary Lou Cousineau, currently lying in 8th position.
I think the routine warrants that. It depends on how many minor penalties she had that the judges picked up that we didn't whilst talking about the exercise. But on face value, it seems that it's worth 9.5.
Well, 9.812 is the best score in the women's asymmetric bar competition so far. Svetlana Chorkina, and she's outside, 9.300, 14th position, so that leaves Joanna Hughes with a possible chance in the all-around competition coming up later on this week on Friday. But for the asymmetric or draws to a close, as we have the Slovakian
Kucharokova on A bars. It's losing her feet and foot and leg tension on the circles and upstarts. Full twisting giant, full twisting back away. With 2 somersaults in it. It's amazing how some of these girls can produce such a variety of complicated skills. Notice from the overhead level how they go over the bars, between them, over the top, underneath. They have to have at least 2 flight elements. That is over the bars, be at the bottom of the top bar, and at least 3 bar changes. And I wouldn't think material for the final. This front.
21st position for the Slovakian Kakerova, 9.162. Now, I'm sure you can hear the cheers from the crowd, and this is what all the cheers of the crowd have been about. Shannon Miller, the asymmetric bars. This is the individual apparatus where she is the defending world champion, albeit in a controversial bout with her teammate Dominique Dawes a year ago.
Surely that was a front for the television, Steve Nuno giving her some last-minute instructions, because a gymnast of her caliber, the last thing she needs is her coach in her ear just before a routine. A start clear half, looks tight. Full twisting hop, Ginger. 1.5 twist back straddle. Oh, that was a dicey moment. A little bit itchy with the right hand. And double layout. Well, that will be controversial. Shannon Miller has had to go for difficulty. She has done. But she has stiff shoulders and slightly bent arms and slightly slack knees throughout the routine. They are very, very slight. But I think that the judges will either choose to like the routine or choose not to. And so it'll be a very close fought thing.
Well, there's not a lot of leeway when it comes to the point scoring. The degree of technical difficulty was quite clearly high. She seemed to be, as Monica pointed out, quite tight on many of the maneuvers, especially the dismount there. She didn't seem to give herself a lot of height or time. Whips that last back somersault through. She needs to score above 9.812 if she's to take the lead away from Svetlana Chorkina and Hadigan, who's in second position for Romania on 9.762.
And I can't see it because she did have a minor error. Well, it was a medium error, really, because she went 1.5 twisting giant back straddle, and she nearly missed a hand. And it was apparent that she had a hand shift.
Well, the two American girls and teammates of Shannon Miller, Amanda Borden and Dominique Dawes, both lie in joint third position, 9.725. So, well, a replay of that showdown a year ago in Birmingham is on the cards as we await the score of Shannon Miller, the world asymmetric bars champion and, of course, the world all-around champion. And Shannon, well, in the Olympic Games was a bronze medalist in this particular. Important scores from two of the biggest stars, and look at that. The defending world champion of asymmetric bars finds herself in 7th position, 9.637, which means two performers go better than that score, and Shannon Miller is out of the individual. Begins, and the words from our experts here in the commentary box, Monica Phelps. Confident, Monica?
Yes, but I think no matter how much I want our home guy to win, I really think he's going to be hard to push through over Hall's Sherbo.
Really has been set a very difficult target and a very difficult challenge to attack indeed. The women's vault competition is still wide open, and as we pointed out earlier, 8 slots her first vault. No, my mistake, and we return to the action, and Lavinia Milicevic is in action now as we return to the pictures. The silver medalist in the World Championships a year ago in Birmingham, 9.737. She's on target to take first position.
Milicevic, a real tough cookie. Medalist in the 88 World Championship, Olympic Games, world champion in 91 in Indianapolis. First vault wasn't as good as that. It was over-rotated. Second one was under-rotated a little. She really went to try and anchor the landing a little better. But looking fitter than she did in 93. 93 she was a little overweight on seeing her in the flesh. But on the box, she looks a lot fitter. Oh, rather a large step back there. But excellent dynamics. Good high vault. Lovely. What a pity.
Well, Milicevic looking to return to the form that brought her Olympic gold in Barcelona in 1992. And she's there. 9.731. And she goes into first position. Gojian of Romania.